Hello guys, this is Intuitive 5R12 here. I'm about to do a walkthrough of how to get into LMS.d2l for Augusta University or any Georgia college. FYI, before I will give you the tour, you have to be accepted and registered before you even access your D2L. So you do have to go through the application process and make sure you do have an account with student financial aid. You make sure everything is paid up in full with the university after you're accepted in, and you accepted everything and gone through all your orientation. For transfers, you have to do the same thing if you're a freshman transfer. But if you are a transferee and that is a sophomore from another university, you don't have to go through the orientation process. So here we are at the Augusta University site. That's a little FYI and PSA. So we are at the Augusta University website. So to get to anything on the website, you can go to, this is where you would go for admissions, for admissions, to talk to your admission staff, to apply. And here is on the beginning of the page, you can request info here, apply to the university. It'll take you to the application process. It will detail how to apply for your university, and any other things. And then you can also click the visit tab here to schedule a tour or anything, so you can tour the university to see the facilities. For instance, right now where I am located is the Somerville campus. So you will be able to visit the campus, see the facilities and services that you're offered. But also, I would say this is the basic outline of the website, but to access D2L, you go to the search bar here, type in D2L, and then it will bring up D2L here in the search bar, and then you will click sign in. And this is for current and new students. If you have forgotten to get into your D2L and check things, I would advise to look back at this video or look at any videos that they have put up on the Augusta University website. So you would click sign in if you have autofill. Now, if you don't have autofill, you have to fill out these sections. I have autofill turned on, so it'll have my username, my password. I will click sign in. Now, this will pop up. Normally, you would get duo security, meaning you would have to put a password in, or you would have to call your number that's on your account, like a cell or a home phone number, to confirm that you're a person. So we're in the Augusta University portal, LMS D2L Brightspace portal. But I'm going to say this also, there is an app for D2L on your mobile device called Pulse. You can go and download that from the app and Google Play Store. That will also be able to access your classes. You'll have to go through the same process of logging in to that as you as well log into D2L on desktop or on mobile browsers. Now, I'm going to give you a little FYI with D2L. Sometimes certain mobile platforms, it'll pop up a message saying it's not supported. Now, if you're on a desktop version of the D2L site, you can just hit proceed anyway and it'll load up as normal. So here we go. Here's the D2L portal. This is where you will select the course, and you can also scroll down to see your courses. But you can go back up. So when you go to portals, you can first here. Let's go with the portal tab. This will give you your email, your Pounce account, your box.com file storage, your IT help desk. So if you have any IT issues, you can go through the portal to get to your IT. Also remember, look on the website. They will always give you the number for the IT desk, or you could go down, if you're on the Somerville campus, to the Reese Library for Information Technology. Now here is Brightspace Pulse. They have a tab for that, specifically your course evaluations. When you have evaluations come up by your professors, you can evaluate them. Your Pauls, your My Augusta, and your Microsoft Teams and Zoom link. Now, and then also here's your student resource tab. It'll give you your academic success center, your JAG care, your registrar's office tab, so you could get to the registrars directly. But also you have student counseling and psychological services under resources here. Your students now, if you need any testing and disabilities, you do need to follow up with testing and disabilities and submit the proper paperwork to even get you like extra test time or more time on assignment, anything like that. So this is testing a disability. For instance, if you want to get tutoring here, you will click the Academic Success Center tab. It'll open a new tab for augustauniversity.edu, augusta.edu, and it will say, here's the Academic Success Center page. You can hit About Us, Appointments Now, and for instance, when you go to your email, your JAG email, or whatever we call it here at Augusta University, you can go through the portal, or you could sign into Outlook on your desktop app and add your university email so you get emails to your Outlook application. And this is with anything. So I will actually walk you through how to do that right now before I go into the academic success portion. So what we'll do here is Outlook, Settings, you have Accounts. If you're on a Mac, so I'm on a Mac, for example, Windows might be a little different to pull up settings. So I would say if you're on a Mac, Outlook. Let me check my recording here and make sure I am. No, hold on. I gotta change the application real quick. So we're now in Outlook. Okay. So what you do is, let me make sure it has the Outlook reference window actually. Preferences. So you would go into the top corner. So for instance, you would go to Outlook in the corner. You would click Settings if you're on a Mac, because most people will use Windows if they're using Outlook. And then you would go to not General, but Accounts, and then you would hit Add New Account. See, and then it will say prompt you to email address. Then it will prompt you to put your password in, and it'll prompt you to make sure you're synced. If you're going with your Augusta University email, this applies to any other college you apply to in the United States. You will have to put in your password and confirm it with your institution, with your account. So this is how you get to your get your Outlook into your Outlook desktop application or mobile, if you're using mobile or using the mobile version, the app on an iOS or Android device. So, hold up, give me one quick second. I'll change this. Okay, so Now we're back at the academic success better page. So here is the About Us section, the appointments, staff, services. I'm going to show you what the services tab is. So you got academic success coaching, so they'll coach you in any class if you're having problems. Your academic success institution and innovation courses, your course-based tutoring, for instance, if you're doing programming too, or you're doing science, they will tutor you in that. Your course learning assistance, the course-specific success workshops, where they will, this section here will tell you about any workshops that could help you with your homework or your coursework, and your online academic support. So you don't have to go in always in person. The academic success is also there's also online academic support, success cert workshops. Don't worry about that. And then there's a transfer student section for the academic success center. Your staff. Here's your ASA leadership, your course learning assistant, and this is under the staff tab. So if you want to make an appointment, you would hit the appointment tab. You would hit schedule an appointment here on the website. It'll pop up your element, your d2l, your login to get to this appointment portal. So you'll hit sign in. I'm already signed in. Here you go. This is your duo. This is your duo security. So I would say enter my passcode. I will not show. This is your passcode. And it will text you a passcode. And then it will pull up the appointment portal. See? And with Augusta University, we use Navigate to get anything from your academic success team, and also to appointment schedule for academic success, the writing center that's in Algood Hall, or anything else. So you could see your job sections and stuff like that. So 1102 English, Hillary Cato, elevation statistics. Okay, so for instance, we want to do, for instance, let's do WAF B for hold on, let me go back. Okay, so here we go. So we hit go to navigate, care unit. So you hit schedule an appointment. Go back home. So we gotta do, I'm very confused. What's going on here? So okay, here we go. Here is the instructions how to schedule your tutoring appointment. So you go to navigate, click an appointment. You click on the right hand side, schedule an appointment. On the left side, under filter, select this. Under select the date. From the available staff option, select the tutoring or coach. So these are your instructions how to schedule a tutoring appointment. But enough of that. So we're gonna go, and now I'm gonna explain how to submit an assignment in D2l. So we're gonna go to my English Comp 2. So how you access the content of the course. If you put it in content, you would click content, and then you see, for instance, I'll have week 9 of 16 is a tab that will show us what we need for for instance, where we went over our counter arguments today. So you would go here, click here, and you can also do it in the assigned browser on mobile. You can click down and whatnot, and then you could click here. It'll bring up your document, and then you have options. You can look at it here on the website. You can submit feedback, or you can download. I would say download everything you need if you're going to write a paper or anything of that sort. So download that, and then you would go back to content. So we're going to go to, and here's your Zoom tab, your discussions. And if you have discussions, this is where if you see I'm hovered over the discussion tab section. If you go here, this is where most of the class, some teachers will do discussion posts. You have to answer, and some teachers specify answering the other students as well as your own answer. So I would just suggest to be up to date. If they do discussion posts, keep an eye on your discussion post section. And here's grades. A lot of teachers will not put grades in D2L like this, but most will. Some do. It's 50-50 depending on the professor. Here's your groups. So you can do whatever group you're in. And then here is the library. So you can go to your homepage, ask a librarian in health science, the Somerville, or Galileo is baked into any English course. So if you have any problems, you can ask a librarian for questions or whatever. Or if you're on the Somerville campus and you're in the JSAC, go down to the Reese Library. Here's again the portals, navigate, Microsoft Teams, stuff like that. So to submit an assignment, you will go to assessments. Here is your assessments tab, your attendance, your surveys, your self-assessments, your rubrics, exams, quizzes, and assignments. So we're going to click the assignment tab. So for instance, here we go. Here's the assignment portal. So you can see what assignments have been submitted or not submitted by status. So for instance, what if I have a late draft for an essay? If I missed out on the original date, right? So you see a lot of file extensions will say docs. So a lot of professors will specify if you're writing an essay what format they wanted in and what file format they wanted in. So here we go. So to add a file for submission, you say add file. You can do it through your Google Drive if it's saved on your Google account. That I don't. And I think I will never do. But if you have it from your computer, you can say upload from computer. You could drop or drag files. Or you can upload, and click on the upload button. See, and then you'll see it'll bring up, for Mac users, it'll bring up your Finder, or it'll bring up your File Explorer on Windows. So you just click the file, click open, and then you add, and then you'll submit, and then you'll send an email to your student email saying you have submitted that assignment. So that's the basic gist of how to submit an assignment into D2L. And then also it applies to any exams and quizzes, and some exams and quizzes could be, certain professors will make it multiple or limited times where you could take it over and over and over to prepare yourself for an exam. And then you got a rubric section, so some teachers will post rubrics up in there, and then you got your exams and quizzes. Right now, currently none. And some teachers will post the exam in the assignments folder, so please keep in mind and keep an eye on tabs when you do this type of stuff. So that's a basic walkthrough and gist of your D2L portal. And also, just a reminder, final three things here. You can get your email right here through message alerts. On here, here's your subscription alerts. If you have a discussion post you subscribe to from a student waiting for your response from them, or here's your update alerts. So that will update you on anything. Here's your profile tab, and here's your setting, your admin tools. So in total, that's your basic walkthrough of this is my walkthrough of D2L. If this has helped you in any way, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and stay up to date for more stuff on walking you through the basics of D2L or anything in general with university.